So, welcome to my channel, Leah's Bubble Babble, and tonight's live stream for the love of crafting. And as always, in the chat, I have Fallout Dave who says hello, or say hi. So, hi there. So, it's been a crazy week. With lots of ups and downs, mostly ups actually. Some of you know, but now I can officially say that from Monday I will have a new job to make an income in this household. So it's going to be a completely new chapter for this family, with everything that comes with it. So I'm excited, of course, as always, to see what I will do, how I'm going to be doing at work, actually. I'm not going to be more complicated things than serving food. So, but in a restaurant, and it's going to be really nice. I'm looking forward to it. So, that's that. So, except of that, I have done a lot of cross stitching on the side, or off cam, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see here. So now I am working on my pillow covers. It's gonna be for the couch. So now you see how it's gonna look like in the end. Actually, I realized just almost halfway through. So that is that, and it's coming along really good. At least in my thoughts, it's gonna be a gray backside that I am being sewing on machine. I don't know if I showed you the other pillowcase that I was done with the other day. But here it is, and it's very wrinkly, so yeah. But it's gonna be a black rim between it all, just like the other one. So, but you can see here that this pillow will gonna be a little bit smaller than the other pillow, but it's gonna be really nice in the end. So that is the project I'm going to be working on tonight, or today, wherever you are in the world. Here in Sweden, it is Friday evening. Except for that, I have some more projects I wanted to show you, or half-day done projects. And I have all my stitchings in these bags. I have one bag for the common stitching, and one bag for heaven and earth cross stitches. So and it's almost like a little bit of treasure hunt when you open it up, because I tend to forget why I have put them in here. But as you can see, it's have a multiple pockets in different sizes, which is really, really nice. And also here you have like um, have slots for needles or scissors or whatever you want. And as always, I have more projects going on that can uh, uh, they have a place for, of course. So, and some of the projects are, I don't know, some projects I uh, Volatil says quite organized. Yeah, sometimes I am organized and sometimes I'm not. When it comes to my stitching or crafting materials, I'm pretty organized. When it comes to everything else, I'm a complete mess. But I try to be a little more organized. So let's see what I have in store here. Oh, um, oh my God. This is an attempt to do, I found a pattern of a cat with skulls in it. So my intention was to do a table runner with the black cats um, in every direction, and in the middle have like Happy Halloween or something in the middle. Yeah, that is one of, I don't know, I can't say regrets because they're not. Um, that I have started on. Oh, this is a tablecloth. Yeah, I've only done. Oh, so I'm not quite done with it. Uh, so many years ago, I found these. These are big uh, pre-made tablecloth with Ada band at the borders. So I had a vision of a Christmas or fall inspired tablecloth. Yeah, I only have done 2 sides out of 4. The problem is that I don't know what kind of pattern I might have used. But that will be okay. I will find the pattern somewhere. And what can that be? I think it can be some kind of a card or something. This looks like very Christmassy for me. Yeah. Yeah. There are different kinds of hoops you can put your fabric in, and these in the wooden hoops are the most common ones, so more old-fashioned. When it comes to my really big projects, I have what calls Q-snaps. So they're a little bit more round and in plastics, and the fabric doesn't get this rim that you have here. So, like for instance, so now when I take it out, so you can see here where it has been has been placed, and that can be a problem to get rid of, even though if you iron it afterwards and all that. So, yeah. So then there's a lot of floss. No idea to what projects. So that is very typical of me for a reason. So and I have just floss. There are marked floss, but I don't know for what pattern. Like I said, this is a mess. That's the I do have here. Ah, yeah. Look at that girl. She is so beautiful. When I showed a couple of weeks ago, I showed you a book from Joan Elliott, and in some of those books, in that book, they had different, almost the same kind of pattern as this one. This is some like a free pattern you get from a stitching cross-stitch crazy. Is it from? So actually, so I have started on it and have floss as always, and I just once again mess. So I just started that, and for some reason never got any further. Even though the pattern is really nice and all of that, I forget where I have. Here is a pattern from Luca S. Luca S is more of a high-end kind of pattern, and this Christmas pattern very fun to make. Now I have all the backstitch left. Backstitch are the small. You can see here the small stitches, and of course all the beadings. There are a lot of beadings in this pattern, so it's going to take some time. So now if I move it sideways, you can see the beadings here in the Christmas tree. Then it's going to be white beads in snowflakes that comes down. So yeah, I was hoping to have it complete before Christmas. I never said which Christmas, but before Christmas. My experience when it comes to Luca S is that it is not enough floss in the kits, and there are no real key to the colors. They are just symbols. So I want to have a number key so I know what kind of color there is if something dries out. And it is in Anchor too, so not DMC. DMC and Anchor are two different brands, and they are not that compatible to each other. So you can't replace a number of Anchor to the same number of DMC. You need a translator. I have a lot of Halloween for some reason. Now here is another Halloween I'm working on. And yeah, I think the pattern is from like from a magazine. It might be like a cross-stitch magazine or something like that. You know, those cross-stitch crazy, or yeah, those. Then I have this one. It's one of the largest halfway do. And this is more of a challenge. Because the floss as you can see, the floss comes in one strand, not two strands. So it is incredibly thin, and it is in wool. So if you're allergic to wool, I don't recommend it at all. But it's very light to sew with, but you have to have two strands to make it a complete coverage. Now the pattern here is on both one strand and two strands. So so the background here is in one strand, while the motifs, the flowers, are in two strands. Now, the thing is, I'm only halfway through, so I don't know why I stopped. Because it is really, really beautiful, and it's going to be a really long motif, maybe between 70 or 80 centimeters long, so quite long. But actually I know where the pattern is, so at least some consideration of it all. So that's that. Like I said, when I started this exploring in this bag, some of the cross stitches I have, well, they are tied to a memory or a feeling, like Christmas or something else. And this is a beautiful. It's actually I don't know what it's called krans in Swedish. Like flower, small, beautiful flowers in a heart shape. And it is really nice. Easy pattern and all that. But this is I just done a little bit of on some leaves, and haven't done anything else, because when I started this, it was on the day of my daddy's funeral. I needed to have something to get my mind over something else, and I started this one, and he died in 2018, so now you have a perspective on how long sometimes it can take for me to get something done. I don't know if you can call it emotional stitchers or something. But yes, there I am. These angels I've shown you before. So these are, like I said, as always, halfway through, and something else got my attention, and started a new one. And of course, I found something with the butterflies. Oh my lord! And just look at this. This is ridiculous. So I only have this. What is it? 5 small followed those. That's understandable. I lost my dad in 15 and my mom in 24. Yeah, it is. It is hard, but all I can say that they are in a better place. So, but oops. So these butterflies, once again, I think it's a pattern from the magazine. And I don't know where the floss is for this one. It might be some of those random floss bags I have. Yeah, I don't know. I need to get better on to do things. Here I actually have this is a table runner. Well, at least I've started. And you can see the motifs here. There are some chickens and tulips. It is Easter. So motifs are just beautiful. So, and why haven't I made it done yet? I don't know. Something came up and I forgot. And I actually have a second table running with also Easter Easter motifs. Oh my, yeah, God's sake, for the love of crafting. But actually, I come a little bit. Oh, it needs to be iron. This is and it has been in the hoop. You can see it. You see the rim here. So actually, it's not that bad. I have to say, but then on the other hand, I haven't missed them. I know that I have them somewhere, but I haven't missed them. So they are now going back to its compartment once again. So my I can't say I did a New Year's resolutions, but some kind of that that before I do something new, I will need to finish at least 2 unfinished projects. So at least now, like I said, oh, there it is. I am working on these covers. So Ah, oh, my lord, I need a drink. Yeah, and if you're new in here, welcome so much to my channel and to this stream for the love of crafting, where I, Leah, babble, do some crafting and talk about life in general. And most of the times I let my chat be the one that decides what I'm going to talk about, or whatever it is. We're not that think that too hard. So, and these long needles or safety pins, these are a must-have. At least when you're holding your project in your hand, it can be very bulky, and at least when you have done a lot of stitching. So this is just for so the a little bit easier to hold it in hand. Yes. So oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Sneezing. So it's sneezing. So and the floss I'm using is leftover floss that I have from millions of projects. That most of the times it is from kits. That when I have done a tablecloth or something, and I have most of the time, for that says bless you. Thank you. Paula, do you know why you say they're saying bless you when you sneeze? It's actually that is because in the olden days, like in the Middle Ages, people actually thought that when you sneezed, your soul was tempting to leave your body and to the soul to return to your body. You said, bless you. So and therefore the soul turned back to your body when you get blessed. It's actually a very simple but a cute story for something that we says every day, actually. But there's a reason why we said certain things. So and Paula says they must have hated allergy seasons. Yeah. Oh my god. Everybody's sneezing. Bless you, bless you, bless you. So, oh no. Oh no. So, yeah. So and this kind of stitching it is just it's like the second book in the Lord of the Rings. They're just walking in 45 60% of the book to get places. Almost boring reading. And this too is almost boring stitching. So now I realized I need to get myself on X and see that I am. Nope, I can't do it. God damn it. So, well, I did I did an entry on X an hour ago. Said where I have my I have the streaming, but I forgot to have to do a new annunciation. Here it is. So here. So yes, awesome. I needed to do it on my I need to do it on my cell phone. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, well, if you're new in here, I will say welcome so much to this live stream for the love of crafting, where I do different kinds of crafting once a week on stream. So today I am going to do, or I'll be cross stitching on pillowcases for my couch, and this all the colors are from leftover projects. I'm gonna fetch you the bag. So when I have done a project, I always line it up on these bobbins, and as you can see, I have a lot. So there's not that much now, a little bit less now, and I have done this pillowcase, but this is some of it. These are just the ones that have just a small part of or small portions of a thread on. Now you can see here. It looks like a thread has escaped its master. So This is something that I really can't stand, is to waste perfect good thread. But I have a lot of projects going on where I have just this leftover yarn. So, I'm looking forward to have a job again, to have a decent salary, and be able to actually buy things. So we had a flea market here in this town where they have a lot of cross-stitch stuff, both fabric and yarn and stuff. Like this fabric that I'll be sewing on. I found it for less than $1. It cost about 10 Swedish crowns. It's about $1 or something. And most of the time I get lucky to find stuff. Now I haven't been on that flea market for a very long time, just because even though it's a flea market, but I haven't had the money to do some really serious damage to their to my wallet. So, Fallout, do you still streaming? I think I saw something that you still stream Zelda. Is that correct? So, I really need to. Oh. So you are multitasking. Other words. Voloter says, yes, I'm streaming and watching your stream. Yay! Oh, let's see here. Seems like we have some lurkers too. If you don't want to be a lurker, please let me know in the chat. I would love to chat with you. If you have questions about me or the channel or what technique I'm using or whatever, make yourself known in the chat. But overall, be very welcome here to my channel, Leah's Bobby Babble. If you like what you see, just like and subscribe as always, both to the stream or to the channel. And I have noticed that I'm getting followers, even though I don't do much on the channel lately. But there are 80 people in this world that wants to know more about me in my channel. So somewhere I've done the job right. It is almost like a mind-blowing thought that there is a number of people that really like what you do and want to know more, and therefore they like your stream or like your your channel. And please share my channel too. Feel free. I'm not gonna say anything about that. So yeah, I was drinking. Oh, you might think that even though there is a Friday evening here, I don't drink alcohol. Maybe I should. So no. Um, um, it was Fallout Day. You might have heard that Yarny and me and I don't know who else. It was a third one. Should have a crochet live stream called Whiskey and Wool. And what is called Jonathan. He made a really nice avatar. So that's the avatar that shows me in my channel. And they also just did a thumbnail for it. But Whiskey and Wool, yeah. Fallout says, yeah, you were talking about it a day or two ago, I think. Yes. I got the avatar on Thursday. No? Tuesday. Sorry, I mix up Thursday and Tuesdays. Where am I? Here. I know right now I am showing the backside of my work, and some would said very neat, and some would said this is a nightmare. I don't know the point of looking at the backside when it comes to cross stitching. It's one thing if you have a table runner or something like that. Can't have a backside. Then you need to be very neat in your sewing. But in this case, it's going to be a sewing backside. So it's never going to show. So I don't care how the backside really looks like. And I am pretty sure there are some crafting teachers out there rolling around in their graves when I just said that. There are different techniques how you can pull the thread through the holes. You might see that when I put my needles through the holes, so I just turn the floss a little bit, so I need to pull the thread with my grip, so it get be good tension, and therefore I don't get this motion or that motion. Oh, now I have a teenager at home. He decided at the last minute I need to go to the gym, so now he's got home. Yeah, whatever. It's Friday. So, but I can be or feel mostly a little bit tired of um, stitching on. This is 14 8 and there are 16 too. They're most the common um, sizes of when it comes to cross stitch material. And I can feel how I almost longing for the heaven and earth pieces. Those I showed you last week, because it is a very, very, very fine, smaller stitches than it is on this one. So you need to concentrate on a different level than what you need to do here. Yeah. My dog just visit me. Um, no? Um, for that day says you're streaming, so everyone wants to come by. Yeah. Um, well, I hope so. Um, I don't have much visitor in the chat or when um, I'm streaming like now. Um, I have one viewer, and I know that one viewer. Um, but at the end of the day, a couple of days after I have done a live stream, then I have a new follower. Um, and I don't deny anyone to not follow me. So Oh. So, um, yes. So, um, like I said on Twitter, or X, sorry, this is the episode 15. So I'm very surprised that I still have a live stream, a flourishing live stream, 15 weeks straight. It is a little bit crazy, and yeah, it's been crazy. um, um, and today has been a crazy day for me. I have need to take a lot of extra walks throughout the town all day. The dog needed to get out. My oh, Cassie Soba. Hello, dear. Hello, hello, Cassie. How's the girl? How's my girl? Um, you are very much welcome here. That is a really nice surprise to have Cassie Soba in the chat. I guess this is almost kind of the boring part of cross stitching. The same color and repeating over and over again. Cassie says, I'm okay, still streaming. Oh yeah. That's nice. That is nice. Uh, um, yep, I am yawning. I am going to fetch a little bit more to drink, so I'll be right back. So, dun, dun, and back. And some grapes. When it comes to cross stitching, if you're gonna eat something while you cross stitch, at least eat something that doesn't mess with your fingers. But and if you're gonna eat something that is messy, like what do you call cheese doodles or something, I eat cheese doodles with a fork. So my hands are always clean. Well, the majority of my floss I have wound it up on these kind of bobbins, and sometimes I have too many of them, and sometimes I don't have enough. So which has been been a laughingstock when among my friends, that I always in the hunt of more bobbins, which means also more hunt of floss. And my primary mission when it comes to this kind of projects are just to empty those bobbins so I can use them for other projects and other stuff. Sometimes I can make it, and sometimes I'm not. It's a little bit of both. Let's see. I have a box uh, with my bobbins in, and sometimes I have a lot of bobbins, and so it just is jammed packed, which is not the case right now. I see some upside down. So now when I have emptied a bobbin, I just return them to the box. So the plastic ones, the Kesusoba says, makes sense. The different manufacturers when it comes to bobbins. And I have found both on it's a company called GMC. The ones that does the floss even does these bobbins, and then there are these second-rate that you can find on like Temu and Wish and stuff. And there are not. I'm trying to find. That you can see they are slightly bigger than the blue one, by a half millimeter or something, but that can be enough when it comes to winding up 8 meters of floss in one bobbin. Why I said 8 meters there is because one skein of embroidery floss contains of 8 meters of floss. I don't know how many yards it is. Hold on, I have a converter here. Uh, 8 meters is 8.74 yards. So almost the same. Yeah. Or in feet, that would mean 26 feet. Yeah. So, so all you Americans know what I'm talking about. But there are some of these, like I said, second-rate bobbins that, and you can see it when it comes to this space down here when you touch your floss. In some they are quite bigger, and some are very narrow. And the narrow ones we like because you can anchor your thread without it winding back up. Let's see if I have some. Yeah, there it is. I have one here. But this one is in paper. But you can see the space between you can see there's a quite bigger space in this one than in this one. So and sometimes let's say Kesusoba said, I'll be lurking and need to do some sculpting. Yeah, you do that. And do you show off some of your sculpting? on your channel or something, let me know. I want to I want to see it. Do you sculpt in clay or in other materials? Sculpting is very therapeutic when it comes to clay and making a pot or something. So, but here and then I have some bubbles in paper too. Paper is better sometimes, just because they are more narrow when you anchor your thread, and they're a little bit flexible too. But they are very, very easy to get worn. So she says, air dry clay, making a custom Funko Pop. Oh, now that sounds intriguing. Nice, 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 nice. So I have my box over here. But air dry clay is really nice. With it, with some of the kits we had in church, I think it was like 2 years ago, we made candle holders for Christmas in air dry clay, and could decorate the candle holders with different with flowers and stuff. This it's not a candle holder, it's like a candle ornament that you have around the candle in the candle holder, just for decoration. So I bought a lot of those, and we just chop them off and use different kinds of decorations to make those candle holders, and the kids loved it. And I still have the one my daughter did, that we take out for every Christmas. It's very beautiful one. But it's really fun to work with clay, I have to say. So, like I said, if you are new in here, just found my channel, I'll welcome you so much to this For the Love of Crafting, and for my channel, Leah's Bubble Babble. And it hasn't been that much of Bible lately, mostly Babble. But like I said before, now when I start working again, I hope I get more structure of my day. So, and I found more time to do some more writing. And I'm also writing a novel. It's not a short story. It's going probably be a novel. But I don't know if I ever going to let anyone else to read it. I just write for my own, just because I think it's really fun to do this writing. But I don't see myself as an author, or something like that. As the Silver said, "Oh, nice." Yeah. So, well, hopefully, next week, there will be, well, I might be done with at least this one, maybe the other pillowcase too, or that I almost done with it. It's like an addiction. I need to sit down at least a couple of hours every day to stitch. And if I don't, then my husband comes and demands that I need to sit down and stitch or knit for like an hour or something. Um, I wonder if it can be um, addicted to cross stitching. If you can, then I'm taking the first place. Uh, well, eating on my grape. Well, well, I can. Well, I'd rather be addicted to cross stitching than to cigarettes or alcohol or something not nice. So, so, da, 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 ba, da. I found it very, very ironic that I am more in church now when I don't work there than what I was when I was working there. So this week I've been in church at least 3 times. Um, and yeah, I'm at church at least 3 times a week, at least for now, when I have practicing with my choir for a spring concert we will have in May. Well, that concert will not be streamed or recorded, unfortunately. But that is because my old computer is actually too old to do streaming on. It doesn't have the capacity for it, unfortunately. And the computer I'm on right now is my husband's, and he is away just that day. Our daughter had her first, well, she has her first competition now on Sunday, and then in May, when we have the spring concert, she have her second competition. So, and if I know that girl right, she will have standing on the prize. So, hopefully, she is stubborn as hell. So, da, da, da. Like I said, we had started to practice to the spring concert, and some of the songs I'm looping in my mind. They're very good songs. But almost, yeah, only one is in English and the rest is in Swedish. So even if I streamed it, you will not understand anything of it when we sing it. So a celebration grape between the strands. So let's see. Ow, my finger. Yeah. Let's see if we can zoom it in. Yeah, I have pointed myself with the needle a lot. So That's the down part of having a sharp needle. But yeah, that's the only one that, the only finger that is damaged. But yeah, whatever. What that Dave says, don't be like me. Well, at least I'm not like Danvask and sharp objects. So, uh, well, there are something they call thimble pads. I'm gonna fetch them. Now, these are lifesavers. They called thimble pads, and it is, I think, it's leather with glue on the backside, and you just attach it when you need a project an area on your finger, or don't want to have a thimble, a big thimble on your finger. So these pads are really, and they are reusable too. So like you might have noticed on this on this note. But they're really useful. So this is a pro tip. Then to episode 20. Maybe if I'm going to wait to episode 50 or something like that, at least a round number, then I'm going to do some celebration of some kind. I don't know what kind of celebration, but they're all going to be something extra. Maybe I have a guest that I've invited or something. That would be awesome. And I am yawning and yawning and yawning. So, um, so Da, 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 da. We, I'm checking the statistics and the settings from time to time, just to get a better picture of how many people are watching and how many views too. So, but these are getting more and more views for every love of crafting I have done, actually, which is nice. So somewhere it has been popular to listen to me and to my babbling of this and that. Well, it's going to be really, really nice when I'm done with this. And hopefully give me more space in my in the couch, or at least in the corner, my creative corner. I did some spring cleaning in that corner for some time ago, and that is why I'll show you all these halfly done projects, because I found so much stuff hidden away. It is ridiculous. So some projects I have ripped up, and some projects I'm going to either rip up or Kesesova said, realized I need to take the head of the Funko, so defaulting, so working on another Leon painting. Yeah, your Leon painting are amazing, girl. These that are really, really good, I have to say. So and that's the thing when it comes to projects that are halfly done. I will come to some kind of obstacle, or something happened, or yeah. So like when it comes to this Easter, I guess so. But oh, thank you. Do another version of the headshot I did. Yeah, they are really good. I have to say that Cassie, if you want to, um, you can publish a link to your channel and to your um, to your paintings. They're absolutely amazing. So feel free to do it if you want to, so others can enjoy your work. So Cassie says, "Oh, thank you. You're welcome, my girl." Um, every Wednesday, I have an art and craft cafe at my church, and one of the old ladies that most of the time she knits. She has a saying that if you rip up an old project, the yarn lasts longer. Um, and it has been a saying that we, all of us, have to, uh, that we all think about it when we need to rip up something. Need to think of, yeah, the yarn lasts longer if you rip it up. Um, I have a halfly done poncho. Um, oh, now we have a link in the chat here from Kasusoba to see my first Leon Kennedy acrylic painting on canvas. It is a beautiful, beautiful painting. You're really talented. It's not like a copy of of the portrait of Leon Kennedy, more of that you have your style on and your interpretation of the character in your painting. So and a lot of times when it comes to art, that a lot of expectations are that more that you are doing a replica of something, but the true artist is that when you do your own thing with the art. So, and Kizasoba said, I give credit to God for the talents I have. Oh, yes. God has given us a lot of talents. But He never gave me the talent of finish things. But I have a talent in beginning things. And if that what Olympic uh, Olympic what do you call? Yeah, master. I will be master in it. Oh, da, da, da. one of the main things when you do cross stitch or sewing with a needle, that is when you're doing it by hand, like I do, you're rotating the needle in your hand, which means you're also rotating the floss. So from now and then, you need to do like this that I have, but I haven't rotated. Oh, sorry. Just hang it and let the needle spin a couple of laps, just to flatten out the floss. Da, da, da. I see I have another one that is in here. If you're new in here, I say welcome to my live stream for the love of crafting on the channel Leah's Bible Babble. And the crafting is more of babbling than crafting, and there has been more babbling than Bible lately. I know that. But hopefully there will be something new created at the channel soon. So I am so sorry for my yawning today. I have a very. I was so tired this morning when I got up. I even slept over. I had 4 different alarms, but I ignored all of them. And when I just got up from bed and was about to, when I just got up from bed, the kid says goodbye and got to school, which is totally fine. And I haven't more than just got dressed. I get an SMS or a notification on my phone with missed dental points. Appointments. Sorry. So we get I can't say a punishment fee, but it is when you miss an appointment, you need to pay up. So yeah, we've kind of done a lot of fun things with those money, like a parking ticket. It's my own fault. So even if I had, I have 4 alarms, like I said, and have written it up both in my calendar, in my Google calendar that I have shared with my whole family, and none of us even got a slightest idea that we had, or more like our daughter had a dental appointment. So yeah, That was the start of my day. And the whole day has been just been running off like a freight train. So, yeah, it's been crazy. A crazy day, but a nice crazy. But yeah, but I'm starting to get tired. And I'll also take antihistamine for pollen or allergics, and the the medication I have is get me so tired. It's ridiculous. So yeah, and my nose is just clogged up, and my eyes are watery, and yeah, and everything that. So hello. Uh, yeah, and the dogs comes and visit me and says, "Why are you still up?" Someone I don't know how he managed. It is Ferdeberda. And all the crazy times he streaming on. Um, and sometimes he streams all nights and have streams that are like 6, 7 hours long, like a working day, you know, in one stream. Is ridiculous. And I am struggling with 2 hours for 2 hour stream. But yeah. I don't know if I have showed you this pair of scissors before, but these are my favorite kind of scissors. And just because they have it's in the color rose gold, which I love. This my watch is rose gold too. So, oh, it's very dirty. So you can see it. So I love rose gold and butterflies, of course. So and the poor things just splits up every time that I open the scissors. But it's extremely sharp, very narrow, and the point is very, very sharp. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. So I can do very, very precise cutting with this. Oh, sorry. More sneezing. So, yeah. And I found this one on Temu, actually, for a couple of cents. And it's actually heavy. I never thought it would be so good of a quality in these scissors, but this one is my favorite of all the scissors I have. You know, I am collecting scissors. Kissy Summer says, bless you. Thank you. Yeah. So, ooh, uh, we have pair of neighbors that all is on the other side of the wall in this apartment, and one of their children is very unhappy of not being able to sleep or wake up or what doing. There's a quick catch your soul. Yeah, yes, I'll not lose my soul. That's hilarious. Well, our neighbors, one of they have 4 children. A teenager, never, don't do much sound of it, but there is the 3 siblings. The oldest of those 3 is very handicapped, or more likely mentally handicapped. So he has his challenges, and his 2 younger siblings are toddlers. So, or more likely, one is a toddler and the other one will kind of still a baby. And well, the youngest one can start to walk, but that's it. So I pity those parents because they had to be so exhausted sometimes. But the point is, when I hear those kids, no matter if they're playing or crying, I can still hear them even though I have my noise cancelling headphones on. And that is bad. On the other hand, our dog just can bark at the wind, so we make some noises too. And when I have songs I need to practice for the choir, I am pretty sure they know exactly what I'm singing. So, and well, I've done some progress this stream. So, or maybe I should do. This is just a thought from my point of view, but the I only do this project that I have started on. I only do them in streams. I don't know. I need to think about it. But then you can see how I attach pearls, for example, or how different methods I'm using. So, and most of those projects I've shown you are at the smaller ones. They are easy to manage on camera. Because if I'm going to show you as some of the heaven and earth, they are too big, and I don't think I have enough space where I sit right now to be able to be comfortable when I stream or stitch and stream. Anyway, we are soon to the 2-hour mark. As always, we have survived. So nothing much will happen this Saturday or tomorrow. Not gonna happen that much. Probably do some yard work, and then do some preparations for when my daughter going to compete in Denmark on Sunday in Roskilde. Yeah, the same place where they have the festival. It takes about an hour and a half to drive from here. The perks of living near the Danish border. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this evening. Well, I have done some progress. I think almost 2 whole rows. So, yeah. And emptied a bobbin. So that is the main goal. Yay! Well, nothing much happens this weekend. I will coming back as always next week. Hopefully, I will not be that tired. First week in a new job, there'll be 1,000 questions in 5 minutes. But hopefully there are good people I'm going to work with, so it's going to be easy. Well, with that said, I just want to say, be kind to you. If you don't know what to do, at least be kind. Thank you so much for this stream and visiting me in here, for the likes, for the chat. Shout out to Kesasoba, Fallout Dave, for keeping me company this live stream. Well, with that said, I'm going to just say bye. See you later. And Fallout Dave says, have a good one. I promise I will. So, bye you all.